This is the Toyota Urban Cruiser Ebella, Toyota's first BEV launch in India, to be launched very soon, and we are driving it today here on the outskirts of Bangalore. And over the next few minutes I'm going to be telling you what this car is all about, the features, what works, what could have been better. Also we'll discuss the range, battery and a lot of other things. So join in as we go ahead and decode the Urban Cruiser Ebella. Now before we go ahead and proceed with the design details, let me also make it clear that this is the same car which we also know as the Maruti Suzuki e-Vitara, same platform, but design is different, and that's where you'll see it makes the biggest impression. The front end is completely different headlights, the LED cluster is different. Again, if you look at this piano black finish here in the grille, to me honestly this is a better, cleaner, nicer looking design. It looks more of an SUV, and it gives you that nice first impression. So when you see this coming in, it just comes across as something that's pleasant to the eye. Then again, when you move on towards the side, you've got these nicely designed aero optimized wheels. The lines are clean on the side, and even at the back you get a nice sleek looking tail lamp cluster. Overall, what you get from this in terms of design is a car that's easy on the eye. It's not polarizing, unlike some of the EVs that we go ahead and see in the market these days. This is easy on the eye. It is something that a lot of people would want to have in their garage. So I think in terms of design, this really scores high for me. Now coming to the interior of the Ebella, well, it is pretty much, I would say, a neat cabin. It's not at the same level where some of the newer EVs are full of screen, tech savvy. It's not that. It doesn't hit you instantly, but it's a nice, clean cabin. This dual screen setup, again, it works really well, and it's got this 10.25-inch touch screen. In terms of touch response, it's fluid, the visibility is good, even the instrument cluster, it's good. It gives you loads of easy to read information. Then in the dashboard, you've got this soft touch material here, nice tactile feel to it. The air vents done in this dark grey shade, they stand out, they look good. And one good thing is you get physical buttons for the HVAC, so you don't have to fiddle around with the touchscreen like it happens in many modern EVs. So that's a good thing that they have retained physical buttons. This squarish, circlish, flat bottom steering wheel, again nice, easy to hold. It's got all the functions here. And when I look at the doors, the padding, everything, the plastic here, this I think could have been slightly better. It's hard plastic, and well, again, it's not bad, but yes, it could have been a little better. In terms of other features, you get wireless charging, you also get a lot of connectivity options. And then of course there's the sunroof. It's not a panoramic sunroof, but it's also not a single pane sunroof. It's somewhere in between, larger than a single pane, but not as big as a panoramic. But yes, you have it. And beyond that also, if I look at the space and practicality of the cabin, nice large pockets here in the doors. In terms of storage space all around, it's practically done nicely. Even in terms of the driver armrest, you've got some nice space here. And talking of space, also let's see what's there in the rear seat. And this is the kind of space you get at the rear seat. Now with the driving seat adjusted to my driving preference, I'm 5 feet 8 inches for reference. You can see I've got good amount of leg room. In terms of knee room also, there's good clearance. It's an EV, so it's a flat floor, completely flat, and that means having 3 people sitting abreast shouldn't be an issue. It's also a wide seat. And in terms of under thigh support, it has support. It's just that the height of the seat is such that your knees sort of point a bit upwards in the air. If you extend it, it's better. But yes, again, it's not going to be bothersome for people of my height, but yes, someone who's maybe closer to 6 feet might find a bit of a bother here. In terms of armrest, well, this is the armrest you get. You need to yank on this, and well, here it is. What it also does is it opens access to the boot directly. So now I can easily access stuff from the boot. I can place things here. It's a good thing. It adds a lot to the practicality of the cabin, and in terms of sound system, you get a nice JBL sound system. The output is good. Overall, I think in terms of cabin, the Ebella scores well. It's the same as the e-Vitara. The badging has changed, of course. You get Toyota badging. What it turns out to be is a nicely laid out cabin, neat. It's functionally good. It's got a good set of features that you need. It's got good amount of space, and it doesn't really stand out, like I said earlier, like some of the EVs that are coming from maybe Mahindra or Tata. It doesn't stand out in terms of having multiple screens and, you know, like a futuristic look. It's got a conventional look, and I think that works because not everyone is charmed by those futuristic big screens. This works for a larger set of people. Key thing will be pricing. This will need to be priced really well. Alright, now let's talk about the performance of the Ebella. Now, first of all, let's get the numbers out of the way, and it'll come in 3 variants. One will have a smaller battery pack. The other 2 will come with a larger battery pack. So you can either go in for a 49 kilowatt hour battery or the 61 kilowatt hour battery in the top variant, which is the version that we are driving right now. What you get with it is about 170 horsepower, 193 Newton meters of torque, and the claim range is a shade above 540 kilometers. Real world performance? Well, to start with, it's electric, so all of the torque is deployed from the word go, and that means you get instantaneous acceleration off the line, or whether you're trying a rolling acceleration, the power is always there. It's not something that comes in a single big wave. It's linear, but it's strong, and that means it's more enjoyable because you ride a sort of wave, a continuous wave of power, and that's what makes the driving experience good. In terms of the overall noise, vibration, harshness, the NVH insulation, again, a good job done. Once you cross about 120-30, that's where you will get to hear some wind noise, but again, that is pretty much the limit of legal speeds that you can do in our country. But stability is something that I really need to talk about. When you hit higher triple digit speeds in this car, it's rock solid in a straight line, but even when you're taking those wide turns at a fair amount of pace, the car just points and goes wherever you want it to. So basically, it's a point and shoot affair. Wherever the steering goes, it just happily follows without any drama at all. And even around corners, when you're going in really hot, it complies. The body roll is pretty much in control, and that's what gives the driver a good amount of confidence in the car, because it's contained body roll. So you can push the car, you get that freedom of pushing the envelope further. In terms of steering feel, it gives you a good amount of steering feedback. You get to know what's happening with the front tires. Again, adds to the driver confidence. And then, of course, there's the most important thing that we need to talk about, which is the range. Now, like I said earlier, 543 kilometers is the claimed range. To be honest, it's a first drive, and we haven't driven that much. It's a short duration, so I can't give you an exact real world number under different scenarios, but based on what I've driven, and because I've also driven the e-Vitara, which shares the same hardware, you can easily expect a range of 400 plus kilometers in the real world, which I think is a good range. It can also allow you to go from one city to another, and for most people it should be just one charging cycle in a week. Of course, you will get a home charger with the car, and there are multiple tie-ups that Toyota has done with other companies, so you will be able to access fast charging also with a lot of ease. In terms of warranty, you get 8 years of warranty on the battery, so peace of mind again on that front. And overall, I think in terms of delivering a driving experience, the Ebella does a good job. It delivers on every parameter that you want. Performance, you want range, you want efficiency, it has all of that. Ride quality, again, balance, like I said earlier. Handling is good, it's stable, but it doesn't come at the cost of ride quality like it happens in many other cars. So it's not overtly stiff in terms of being set up. It's just got the right balance. So broken roads or surface undulations, again, are dealt with in a very good manner. And of course, it also has good stability. So it's a win-win situation in all scenarios. In a nutshell, would I recommend this car? Yes. Pricing, I don't know as of now because it hasn't been announced. That is going to be one very important factor for the buyers and the market, because right now I have no clue as to what this could be priced at. But yes, if Toyota manages to price this comparatively, it has all the hardware, it has all the qualities of being a good offering in the market for people who want a nice, practical EV. So it has all the ingredients, everything is in place. The one thing, the last thing that needs to be right is the pricing. Should be announced soon, and when that happens, of course, you follow us, so you will get to know that firsthand. But as of now, I think in a nutshell, Toyota's done a good job with the Ebella. It checks most of the boxes, and of course, we'll wait for the price.